Hello, how are you, everybody? I'm back with this demo from about a couple of months ago. Today, I'm going to continue this simple landscape. Last session, I mainly demoed with all the different kind of dots to lay out my landscape. The second procedure in this landscape painting, we're going to use some line to create more different kind of texture. Maybe the lines on the hillside and the grass and the front the flat land road. So these we'll be learning today. And to paint landscape painting, we need to use this brown color bristle brush. These are harder, more has more resilience, so it's easier to create texture. So today I'm using these two brushes. In order to create texture, we need to have our brush on the dry side. So I load my brush with a medium gray and a little touch of black. And I dab out lots of ink, most of the ink on this piece of paper towel. So in order to create the texture, I'm using the bent, you see the brush, the bristle is bent, not straight up. So this is actually, I'm using the side of this brush to create a very vague lines. And oftentimes it works like almost like a mop, like a dried broom. You can just mop on the surface where you want to show the texture. You can see from the video, you can already see this has more volume than it was just than before. And this texture, you can follow the direction how this hillside goes. The hillside, there's always the direction where the mountain range goes. Some goes this way, some goes the other way. And then to this more flat area, you can do some horizontal line and drag down these kind of texture. And now I'm going to do the bottom, the flat land here. Again, I'm using the side brush stroke And I hold my brush almost like a parallel with the paper. It's easier to create a horizontal line when your tool is parallel with your paper, because I want to create, this is a flat land. Okay, so most of the textures are flat, horizontal. And now I know on the flat land, I see lots of grass. So this another kind of brush stroke with a line. I can make my brush really pointy to create thin line. Like these lines, I feel is too heavy, too thick. So I go back and to adjust my brush to make sure the brush is fine point. Somehow my brush doesn't work for me. So I switch to the other brush. You don't need to stick with the same brush. If you found this brush is not really what can do what you want, you always free to change brush. So now I change to this, the other brush. I feel it works better for me. I can create very thin line. So like this line are indicating it's the grass. So I have when I get to up, I will let my brush just go free to show the pointy of the tip of the grass. And do the grass, it's very free, but we still need to use our mind's eye to see. I want certain area really dense, very cluttered. Some area just more space in between. And the length also, we want to have the different lengths, unless we are doing very maybe in the springtime, the grass is not that tall. And I'm doing this is really more like a summer, already into summer. These grass are all turning yellow and growing very long. I mean, very tall. So we have lots of repetitive brush stroke. It's the same stroke. Actually, in art, the repetitive stroke or repetitive pattern is in the nature. If we examine carefully. Okay, so I think these line and these line to create the texture of the hill is very different. But it's just different kind of line. We create different kind of effect. And this is about ready for wash. The next step in Chinese brush painting is we need to add wash to add volume, more volume on my painting. So like after wash, this bush will look a lot more dense. So I will use two brushes. One is, this is a clean water, just water. And this one, I have some medium gray and light gray in my brush. I start with the area, the dots are darker. And this is something, other kind of surface, like a regular watercolor paper or Western drawing paper or any kind of paper, will not be able to create this kind of effect, because this rice paper, today I'm using this paper, is called pea paper. It has a very high fiber in the paper, and it has very high absorbency. It was smeared and create this shadowy kind of feeling. And when I put down the medium gray here, and I use this clean water brush. I can carry out some of this gray and become very light gray, and also creates some rim. And right now my paper is very wet, so it looks very dark. And when it dries, it will show various gray. And you see here, it will smear, it will run to the white area that creates even more volume. I don't even need to purposefully create some shadow. It does it on its own. So this is the fun part, fun using this Chinese rice paper, a special kind of paper. This is called pea paper. It has high fiber in the paper structure. Also, it because it has high fiber, it gives the strength to hold the water, and also it gives give me the ability to be really rubbing the paper. Because the structure is very tight with the fiber inside of the paper, so I can back and forth rubbing it. It will not get will not ruin the paper. Okay. So you can see, do the wash is a very important part of painting landscapes. You can constantly change your gray in your brush. You don't have to always have light gray and medium gray. Like now I only have light gray because I don't need medium gray. I just need a little bit gray to create the shadow of the road. Okay, and then I'm going to also give the mountain a little volume too. Mountain, I just use light gray with a clean brush. Because it's a sunny day and lots of sun, and it gives the mountain have a lot of light on the hill. All I'm doing is just use the light gray to show the valley or the uneven surface on the mountain, on the hill. So like this is a valley, this little, and this is also a mountain range. It is like in Western drawing, or we need to create shading, right? So instead of using pencil doing the shading, I use the black or gray or medium gray to do the shading. And the shading is process is to create the volume, make it more three-dimensional. So now my painting is start looking from two-dimensional, now it's getting to have more volume now. So this is a today's quick demo. I need to let it dry before I can apply color on it. So we will stop here and hope this will help you in learning the Chinese brush painting process. I'll see you next time and show you how to apply the color. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.